Hey everyone, it's Erin from Erin Lee Creative. I had a couple of you guys ask to show a video of how the Jeep die works. So I'm going to just quickly cut out a Jeep die cut and show you guys how it gets put together and just to see kind of a hands-on view of what the die looks like and how to put it together. So this is how I have my die stored, the Jeep die stored. It is already cut, so you do not have to get out your wire snips or anything. It is already cut for you down to each metal piece. So this is how the die comes in the package. So as you can see, it's already pre-snipped, so you don't need to worry about that. This is how I store my dies in this little case, and I got these off Amazon. I can link in my stories on how I store my dies. So the first thing you're gonna do is take this base die out, and I designed it this way because I feel like in the past, the way that some of my dies were first designed were like where you're having to build it on a piece of cardstock and then glue it all down and then cut it out. This way there is a clear base with the impressions on where you set all these die cut pieces. So that's super helpful. So the first thing you're going to want to do is die cut that image. And as you can see on this card sample, whatever you're using for your base color is going to be at the back. So for instance, on this piece, and you'll see as I build it, but in this piece here, the hot pink is the base and then the light pink are the additional pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and die cut this first piece out here. And this is again the base of the Jeep. So you can use whatever color you want. My goal here is to make a bunch of different colors to showcase different color combinations on the Jeep, but I've been really busy just getting ready for this release and also now shipping new release orders. And that's always a priority to me. So you can see here how it's already scored. I don't know if you can see that in the video, but there are definite score marks to kind of like build your puzzle piece. Okay, so then I'm gonna use black glossy for the tires and the grill plate. And I really like using the black glossy, especially for a car. I feel like that is just very car-like. I don't know if that makes any sense. And then I also use holographics for the window and the lights. So that's kind of fun, but you can really do anything you want. So I'm going to place the black glossy there, and the tires are in this die piece here. And then I'm going to die cut the grill out in black gloss as well. So I'm going to make a white Jeep, just so you can see what a white Jeep looks like, because white Jeeps are like classics. And I feel like living in a college town, we have so many white Jeeps. It's ridiculous. I think all the college girls really like white Jeeps for some reason, but my 15-year-old daughter really loves white Jeeps too. So, okay, so from here you can see, oops, I dropped a piece of the tire. So there's all these pieces here that die cut from those two dies in the black. So this is just the center light. So I'm really only going to be using this black grill piece here with the little pieces taken out. And then I'm also going to be using the tire. So there's a bottom piece of the tire. I'm going to scoot this up just a little bit so you can see. And I have a bunch of other die pieces I'm working on right now. Okay, so obviously these pieces are not set correctly yet, and I'll place those here in a minute. So the black tire, this is also black tire, and top of the black tire on this side. So there's that. Okay, then I'm going to take another piece of white and cut the top. This is basically like the hood, and then this is the window. So I'm going to take this white piece here. I'm see if I'm going to squeeze this onto this piece of white that I have left, and I'm just going to throw all those little pieces that eventually just end up in the carpet onto my desk. All right, let's see if I can fit the hood die onto this same piece. Oh, look. Perfect. Got them in there. I love using all the paper I can, all the scraps, so I'm not super wasteful. Okay, so that's the hood. And I'm thinking maybe I should have showcased doing a different color because it might be kind of hard to see white on white, but you get the idea. So I'm going to set that over there for just a second, and I'm going to cut out my window. And, oh, I also need, oh, those aren't the tire pieces. I'm so sorry. These are the tire pieces, these little rectangles. That and that go there. Ah, come on. There we go. Okay, now I have the headlights and also have these side pieces, which I'm gonna need another piece of white for, so just bear with me 1 second while I grab another piece of white. Okay, so this I also need in white. So I'm gonna cut that out in white, and then I also need, yep, that's it on the white there. Then I will cut out the window and the headlights. Okay, so I don't need any of those pieces, but I do need this guy, this guy, this sidebar, and this center piece. Okay, so all that's white. I'm going to cut a little strip out of holographic so that I can cut my two lights there. And I also have the window. So the grill is going to be cut out again. And then I need, for the headlights, I need these two little dots. So I'll put that there. Doesn't need to be that whole piece, so you don't need to worry about getting that all on one piece of paper. Okay, I'm gonna die cut that through. And I'll move my die cutting machine here in a second so you guys can see a little bit better how I assemble this. Okay, so this piece here is the windshield. Like so. And then I've got, this is trash. All these are trash. Man, how cool would it be to make it like a holographic Jeep? I think that'd be so fun. Okay, so I am gonna need these little circles. So I'm gonna just move this out of the way real quick. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in just a bit so you can see how this gets put together. Okay, move this guy over here. All right, let's see if you guys can see that pretty well. I need to move a little bit up. Okay, good. Okay, now I'm gonna get out my glue, and my favorite glue for building die pieces is the Bearly Arts glue. It is fabulous. I love it so much. Okay, so you can kind of see, I'm going to move all these pieces off, but again, you're using these like embossed lines to build your Jeep. So it's kind of like a fun puzzle, getting it all set in there correctly. I'm really sorry if you guys see the top of my head, but I'm not great with my vision, so I have to kind of like lean really close to make sure that I get in those lines correctly. Okay, I have also found that it's helpful if you glue the top first, and then you can build your center, bottom, and then the tires at the end. I don't know why, it just seems like the easiest way. Okay, I think I got that one pretty good there on the first take. Okay, so Again, the grill's gonna go down first, or I should say next. I'm gonna place that guy down. And now you can see like it really start turning into looking like a Jeep, which is so stinking cute. I love this so much. Okay, and then there's also two little like half circles that go on top of the tire. So that's there. And I'll show you guys a close-up of all this when it's totally built. But I should have maybe not chosen the white on white because it's probably very difficult to see, but I'll try my best to zoom in so you can see. But basically the key here is knowing that there's just a very simple basic base die to get you started, which I find is pretty darn helpful. Okay, so next you're gonna lay the two white bars. Actually, you're gonna glue down one of the white bars on the bumper piece. And then you're gonna glue down the center with the two dots for the lights. Boop, 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 boop. And then this last white bar on the right side. Okay, so I have that all done, and then I cannot forget those two tops of the tire you're gonna wanna put down. Okay, so now the tires are going on, and then I'll do the lights very last. I'm kind of doing this quickly, so I hope that it gets laid down fairly straight, but there's a chance that it could be a little crooked just because I can't look at it very closely because I can't zoom in that much, but you'll get the basic idea. Okay, so then I just have the top of the tires left, and I'll kind of show you how it's looking so far. See, there's the hood and the bumper. And then you're gonna place actually I had the wrong piece of the tire down there. Okay, so you can see on the top of the tire there's a wider end, and that end goes towards the left inside the car. So like that. And this guy over here. I like this glue because it's not like immediately permanent. You can kind of shift it around just a little bit, which is very helpful. I'm gonna just pick them up for a sec because I gotta scoot everything down just a little bit. Okay, so there's that, and then I'm gonna take, and this actually does matter a little bit with the circles, with the headlights. You want to make sure that you're pulling the left correct circle and then the right correct circle, because the shapes are just a tad bit different, and you want to make sure that they fit right in there like a puzzle piece. So that one's set down in there nicely. I'll take the right one, set him in, and then I'm going to take this guy. And the nice thing is that it kind of, when I die cut them in my Spellbinders, they kind of just stay in place, so I kind of know what side they go in, so that's kind of handy. Okay, this white Jeep's looking pretty classy, I'm not gonna lie. Looks pretty good. Okay, and you can kind of shift the little lights too to get a better idea. Okay, so there is my amazing white Jeep. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like the pink better or the white better? I also want to make a black one, but it's going to be super black because of the tires, but I could do like a charcoal gray. I think that would be really fun. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys how I build the Jeep die. Super easy, with a base and then pieces that glue right on top. Thanks for watching. Bye.